The greatest wealth transfer in history is happening right now. And that wealth transfer is primarily taking money from your pocket and putting it into the pockets of the global elites, the financial class, the bankers. They're the ones who are profiting from this wealth transfer. In today's video, I want to break down this wealth transfer for you and tell you what you can do to avoid having this scenario of your money getting put into the pockets of the global ruling class. My name is Lark. I make videos talking about cryptocurrency investing. If you do like that topic, a little tap on the thumbs up button for me. It'd be massively appreciated. By the way, every single week my team and I publish Wealth Mastery. It is our newsletter twice weekly to your inbox. DeFi, altcoins, NFTs, crypto tips and tricks. You can sign up for free using the link down in the description. Our subscribers love it, and I know you will too, so make sure to check it out if you're not subscribed already. Now, let's break down the current market situation. It's been pretty crazy out there, you've probably noticed. Headlines like this have been the norm recently. $7 trillion wiped out from stock market this year. That's just in the S&P 500 blue chip stocks. The total value of the global market cap that has been drawn down during this market crash in the tens of trillions already. We've had days where the global stock market has literally lost $1 trillion per day. In fact, back in February, we had a 6-day run of $1 trillion every single day, $6 trillion in total. That's a lot of freaking money, man. $5 to $8 trillion of household wealth has evaporated in just 5 months in the USA. That's an incredible amount of money. Gone. Absolutely crazy numbers that we are talking about here. Investment grade bond market also seeing its worst time since the 2008 global financial crisis. In fact, in many ways, 2022 is the worst year that we've had in a very, very long time. Many of the statistics are nearly as bad or as bad as the 2008 global financial crisis. Some of these numbers, like the inflation numbers, worst since the 80s. The start to the year in terms of bad market performance, worst since like 1939 or something like that. It's pretty rough out there. We also have the housing market slowing down. Basically, there's nowhere really safe to run for investors. Stocks are down, housing's down, bonds are getting slaughtered. Sure, you run into cash, but then, okay, cash is inflating like crazy. It's a lose-lose-lose situation. The only question is, where are you losing less? And of course, if you're a cryptocurrency investor, you know about the new definition of pain, which we are establishing here for the cryptocurrency markets. Have gone from a $3 trillion market cap all the way down to our current $1.3 trillion market cap. Over 50% losses across the entire cryptocurrency market. It has been a freaking bloodbath across the markets, whether you're a crypto investor or a stock investor. Some of the stocks are down 80-90%. Some of them absolute savagery happening. Now we're talking about wealth transfer here. That's the topic of this video. We are seeing investors coming out, buying the tops on all of these stocks, buying the top on Netflix stocks and buying the top on lots of other stuff, buying the top on crypto, buying the top on dog meme coins and NFTs, monkey pictures, all of this stuff. The reality is right now there's a big, juicy, succulent piece of sweet pie out there that the banking class want to get their hands on. And that pie is most of you who are watching's inheritance. $68 trillion is going to be moved into the hands of millennials over the next 20 years. So as parents and grandparents meet eternity, money will be transferred down to the younger generations. That money being invested into the markets, of course, and as always happens, people want to invest at the top, not at the bottoms of the markets. So we're seeing all of this money coming in. Previously, of course, just a few months ago, we had people throwing huge sums of money into very overheated markets. So a lot of that $68 trillion is going to be transferred, except it's going to be transferred from regular people's pockets into the hands of Wall Street, or perhaps, of course, into the pockets of those selling us the monkey pictures. We do like monkey pictures, though. They are pretty gosh darn cool, aren't they? Anyway, all of this is kind of playing into that whole concept of you will own nothing and you will be happy. And yes, this is indeed a real post from the World Economic Forum. I own nothing, I have no privacy, and life has never been better. Yeah. Just remember, when you own nothing, you're supposed to be happy. You got to remember the second part. Of course, this wealth transfer of money from regular investors, retail investors, the general population into the hands of the ultra elites, they're going to own lots of stuff. They're going to own everything, basically. Regular people will be left to pick up the scraps. The question is, of course, how do you not fall into this trap of giving all of your inheritance, your hard-earned money, all this stuff over to global elites all the time? Because that's kind of what ends up happening for a lot of people. What's interesting, too, here is that while we have all these massive losses and a lot of people realizing huge losses in the markets, we have old man Warren Buffett, the flag bearer for the legacy investor circles of the elite money circles. He's buying stocks. He's buying, right? S&P 500 is down 20%, NASDAQ's down 30%. Old man Buffett is deploying his capital. Cathie Wood also saying that the crypto bear market may be getting close to an end. Well, fingers crossed for that, Cathie. That would be fantastic, obviously. JP Morgan even out here starting to shill Bitcoin, saying that we could see Bitcoin rising to $38,000. There's significant upside for Bitcoin from here. Real estate, not so much, but they're seeing a potential rise in the short term for Bitcoin, which would kind of fit in with our relief rally ideas that I was talking about earlier this week. Now, here is the key point of this video. Market psychology is a crazy thing. Everybody always wants to buy when the market's pumping, when the market is super freaking hot, and they want to get rich overnight. And it's just kind of not how it works in markets. And conversely, nobody really wants to buy when the market's a bloody, beaten mess. Don't dread the red days. Be ready for the red days. The red days are actually your friends in the market. But how it works, how the wealth transfer happens to get your money into the pockets of the global elites is basically by getting way too greedy at the top, being the exit liquidity for all of these guys on whatever their investments might be. You get left holding the bag at the top, and then, of course, you end up capitulating that bag at a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% loss, whatever it might be, and then they pick up the pieces. They come in and rebuy that stuff and sell it to the next person at the next top. Buy low, sell high. That's how money's made in the market. That's what old man Buffett's doing. He's buying low, he's going to sell high. That's how it's done. Look, for many investors, a bear market is a wealth transfer event, regardless of all the big stuff happening. Except the wealth transfer event's not really the kind of wealth transfer event you want it to be. For most people, that wealth transfer is their money going into the pockets of the more savvy, the more patient investors. If you can ride out the volatility in the markets, if you can create the income streams for you to be able to invest during these difficult times in the markets, well, you have a much higher chance of winning long term. Because you have to remember, if you're selling your Bitcoin, you're selling your Ethereum, you're betting against this chart right here. Projected 1 billion users by 2024, 3 billion users by 2030. Hard chart to fade. We are on the cusp of massive adoption for cryptocurrency technology. I am holding my Bitcoin, I'm holding my Ethereum, I'm holding some of my other altcoins as well. Bull markets, they got lots of opportunities, lots of exciting things happening, but the real fortunes are made investing during a bear market. The smart money knows that, the big money knows that. That's why they are buying distressed assets that are trading below their fair market values during this time. A lot of people are capitulating, panic selling those assets to the smarter investors. So you have to think about this when you're investing in markets. It really comes down a bit to being counterintuitive to what the general herd is doing in the market. Anyway, just my 2 Satoshis for the day. You let me know what you think about this topic down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and peace out till next time.